There's little tiny, let me try to get a good focus on them. They're called Dwarf Lobsters here. We're gonna pop this thing open and compare that to these. There's little tiny, let me try to get a good focus on them. They're called Dwarf Lobsters here. Almost like a baby, it is a baby crawfish, literally. And I do have a perfect little 10-gallon tank with some neons and Cory cats for this little fella right here. So I couldn't pass it up. I think people will love this video just because of how small that is, and not many people may have ever seen a Dwarf Lobster before. So it's only $12.99, and our man's gonna hook it up.
Yep, you marked him.
Oh, you got him. Oh, you got him.
He's cute.
So cute. So small.
Doesn't want to come out the net.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna chill in this thing.
Probably so delicate.
For real.
I just don't want to break a leg.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Let go.
There you go.
There you go. Oh my gosh. It is so small. From far view, you can't even see it. See the little tiny orange dot. All right, we're out of here. We got our crawfish. We got our mini lobster. Alrighty, here's the little aquarium our lobster is going to go into. As you can tell, very overgrown. We have a lot of plants that have just completely took over. Let me drop this light real quick, which is a good thing. It looks really natural. Here's our little baby lobster, which we're gonna do a little size comparison next to like a penny, a quarter, so on and so forth, just so you can see the real size of this thing. Because I'm sure camera doesn't really do the job here. Look how big these plants are getting, it's unreal. Time to get some new ones here shortly, but let's let that acclimate for just a bit. Lulu, what are you doing? And we'll get back to that and then do some size comparisons.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, and just a few later, we're here to do a size comparison. What I've got down here is dime, penny, nickel, quarter. We're gonna pop this thing open and compare that to these. Oh my gosh, dude. It is so tiny. It's incredible. Look at it. Next to a dime. I'm just gonna kind of push him towards the money, and as he crawls around, you'll see the size comparison. Alright, buddy, you are really trying to get away, so I'm gonna let you just kind of right in. See where you at. There you are, chilling. Guys, I just measured them next to, or size comparison next to all these coins. Probably about the size of the quarter, to be honest, but it was close to the nickel and penny as well. I don't know, just a bit bigger than the dime. That thing was beyond small. When I'm telling you, hopefully that gave you a good perspective on how small this thing really is. I mean, it's still just sitting right on top of that leaf right there, chilling. Oh, there's actually a snail right in front of it too. That right there is a dwarf lobster. Who knows how easy it'll be to find him. Obviously, he'll be in here somewhere, but frequently is, at least as much as I can, I'm gonna go looking for him. He'll probably cruise around with a few ghost shrimp that are in here as well. His life will not be boring. He's got a perfect little tank here. It's also got an albino Cory and a green Cory with a half a dozen neon tetras back there as well. You can see there's another shrimp cruising around right there. Very natural in here. A lot of the stuff, like I said, is overgrown. Slide these off and get this lid back on. This tank's really cool. I don't know, on camera, these actually aren't flickering in real life on my camera. For some reason, the lights are going crazy, but I could set it down to just nighttime blue LEDs and or purple, and that's what I typically have at night, obviously. So boom. You can even tap on one white LED, and it brings out those neon tetras like crazy. Now, if you ask me, that is the smallest lobster, dwarf lobster, crawfish, crayfish, whatever you do want to call it, I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure that one doesn't get as big because the name is Dwarf Lobster. Totally could be wrong. Maybe that does get big eventually, but typically when it's like a dwarf gourami, so on and so forth, they typically don't get as big. Dwarf horses, it was the size of this penny right here. That's incredibly small. And it was only $13. If you guys have ever seen a lobster, anything like that before, smaller than that, you let me know in the comments down below where I can get it, because I'm curious to see one even smaller than that right there. By the way, I mentioned in one of my other videos, if I was to get over 15,000 likes, I'd go out and buy an albino red ear slider. I promised it, so I'm gonna have to call Canon and book one of those trips wherever I could probably get one. He's got many places to do so, but they're pricey. I believe they're like 400 bucks a pop. I promised it. You already know I don't break promises. I'm gonna get 2 albino red ear sliders. Mark my words, just I don't exactly know when. It's gotta be time where Canon and myself both have schedules open, but we will get that done eventually. Well, aside from the lobster that I was just filming inside, I did get another goldfish. It's actually named Wingo. And I was gonna make a separate video on this, but things happen. I dropped the SIM card onto the ground and the SIM card just snapped in half. Meaning both videos that I filmed yesterday are completely gone. The struggles of YouTube, and that is one of them. You don't want to lose your SD card nor break it in half. Breaking it in half is probably worse than losing it, because at least when you lose it, you have a chance of getting it back. It's gone. It's not like a hard drive where at least I could send it in and get the footage back. A SIM card, if it snaps in half, you're done. So without further ado, let me show you Wingo. You know we got Bingo, you know we got Tringo, you know we got Dingo. Now we got Wingo. There he is. There he is, guys. I'm gonna try to get a good hold of him. There he is, guys. Wingo. On the back of him, you can see purple. This is an amazing looking fish. Purple, he's got a yellow head and then a white body. Such a cool looking fish right there. There's our giant goldfish swimming around. Don't know where Dingo is, probably under the bowl. She loves it in there. Anyway, let me give you a good look at the muscular one. This is the muscle man right here. Check that out. So these fish are actually meant to be seen from above. Holy windy. Not in an aquarium, actually be seen from above is what they're breeded for. Now I know this because I learned it from probably the smartest fish man on earth right now, and his name is Heiko Blair. In Chicago, he spoke on stage 2 different times. One was about koi fish, and one was about different things, him traveling around the world. He's probably visited more places than 90% of humans that are on this planet. He discovered the first freshwater sawfish, looks like that, pretty insane. He discovered discus, I'm sure a lot of you know what discus are. He discovered that as well. And he's traveled the world pretty much to these random islands that humans have never even stepped foot on. You could drink straight out of the river, and he discovers new fish species. I believe he had something to do with the neon tetras as well. This man is just a living legend. So I was blessed enough to go listen to him on stage, and I got some footage of it. So let me show you what he's got to say about goldfish being aquariums.
Because you see the beauty of the fish only from the top, not from the side. And they always looked from the top. They always kept them from the top. This is why they were bred this way, to look at them from the top. I mean, this was in 2012. Still today, the Chinese keep them as they should be kept. These are not fish for an aquarium, and not fish for a bowl.
And that is Heiko Blair for you. Awesome dude. Thanks if you're watching this. He did know I had a YouTube channel, so Heiko, if you're watching this, you're the bomb. Bingo, dingo, tringo, wingo. And we're about to try to see if Wingo wants to eat. Everyone eats. Wingo, where you at? Oh, there he is. He's coming. Come here, Wingo. Come here, Wingo. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You see everyone eating? Oh my gosh, if he eats already, it's gonna be so cool. Everyone's eating right there. I just put some food right there, and there's Wingo. Big goldfish just chilling in the bowl. I don't know if Wingo is quite yet ready to. Oh, here comes Tringo, coming in hot, muscle man. Bingo's over here with our koi fish that we've grown since it was about the size of a minnow. Anyway, Wingo, maybe next time. So I got Wingo right alongside when I bought that lobster, but sadly that footage is. I just transferred over the lobster footage and then I dropped it straight after. It was inside my computer, dropped my computer, and when it's hanging out like that, it just snapped right in half, just gone. By the way, we also hit 500,000 subscribers. I don't know if I mentioned in the video before this, because I made 3 videos today. I'm totally lost. But that'll get on to today's positive comment shout out. This going to Avery. Congrats for 500,000. Keep up the good work. So I do appreciate that, Avery, and to all those who do support me in the comments down below, if you want to win a positive comment shout out, all you gotta do is drop a positive comment down in the comments down below. I'll screenshot it, put your text right on the screen just like I normally do, and you could be in one of these upcoming videos. If you guys haven't done so already, join the family, hit the subscribe button, hit it as hard as George hits his head on top of the tank when he's hungry. Probably smash the subscribe, make it say subscribed, and then turn your post notifications on, don't miss out on any upload. Without further ado,